But how did you get into fashion and sustainability?
Oh my God. Ever since I was 5, I've been obsessed with clothes. Like, I think I watched the Cheetah Girls and I was like,
Hmm.
that's what I want to be. Like, I want to be a fashionista. I want to be a diva. And like, when it comes to sustainable fashion, I think a lot of the practices that I've always done have always been inherently sustainable. So, like, for
Hmm.
example, like, for any like Halloween costume, like me and my mum would just make the costume. Or, we'd like use like scrap fabric and stuff like around the house, like make like just fun little accessories, things like that. And then I have been secondhand shopping, like we call it like charity shopping or like thrift shopping. I've been going to those kind of like secondhand stores since I was like 6 or something with my grandma. And it's like my favorite way to shop because in the UK, like the clothes sizing system is really odd because like
Hmm.
the UK size is like the UK general size is like a UK 16. Um and the clothing a lot of the time in the stores only goes up to like a 14 maximum. So since I was because I've also been bigger since I was like a child. Like I've always been like big for my age. Um like I've always just like been a bigger person. So like when I was in school, like we had to
Yeah.
wear school uniform, but
Hmm.
actually the school uniform that like they provided for me didn't fit me. So I would either get my, clothes from like the adult section or we'd go to charity shops and we'd get
Hmm.
a lot of my school uniform from charity shops. Um, so yeah, I think yeah, and like ever since like Tumblr, like the discovery of Tumblr was like such like a pinnacle moment for me because there was so many DIYs and there were so many like follow alongs of like, tutorials of like how to like cut up your shirts in like certain ways or like, like make tights like cooler in like certain ways and stuff. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think the internet, like being chronically online since I was like 13-ish, like also led into that because I was never really interested in buying new clothes. Like I always wanted to either like go to charity shops and like buy something that had character or like buy something that I wouldn't feel bad if I was like cutting it up and like it looked terrible in the end.
Hmm.
Uh, so yeah, I think a lot of those practices like are just inherently sustainable.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. This is a topic I have some expertise in, so maybe
mhm.
we can share more exchanges with this one.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But it sounds like sustainability was just naturally part of your life. And also I feel like most of the times or with most of the people, especially with the cultural or the culture they have, it's a part of their lifestyle habit because we do some things or reuse some things and now in the, kind of fancy word we give them as a sustainability.
Yes, yeah. And there's
Right.
so much greenwashing that goes on as well,
Oh
you
yeah.
know. Yeah.
When did you start realizing that those early habits could actually become part of your professional work in fashion and media?